Hello everyone, welcome back to the class. Today, let us learn about factorization. So first, before going to factorization, first we should know what is meant by factor, right? So you all know this in your earlier classes that factor is nothing but when a number divides the other number exactly, then this one is said to be factor of the other one, right? So if you want to factors of 6, what are those? 1, 2, 3, 6. Why? Because 6 can be written as the product of two numbers and 1 into 6. So all these are factors. So here in general we can tell like this. If a number is written as a product of any two, then these two will be factors of that number, right? So the process of writing this one, a number as a product of any other, is called factorization. In the same way here, we are not writing the numbers as factors, but instead of numbers, we will write an algebraic expression or algebraic equation as factorization. Suppose there is an expression x square plus xy plus x cube. Okay, so this is an algebraic expression. Now, I want to factorize this. See, if I want to factorize this, what I have to do? I have to write it as a product of any two algebraic expressions, right? So, here, in order to write this, we will be having two methods. Type 1, it is taking out common factors. Taking out common factors. This we will use when in each and every term there is a one common factor. See here we have x square, you can write it as x into x plus this is x into y, here x into x into x. So in each and every term there is x as factor, right? So for each and every term x is a factor, so I can take x common, taking it out. So here into x plus out, if I take x, y is remaining here, x square will be remaining. So here I have written this one as a product of 2, as a product of x and x plus y plus x square. So here I have factorized this expression. In the same way, type 2 grouping method. What it is? By grouping. See, this we will use when we don't have a common factor in all the terms. See, suppose I am writing this one, x square plus xy plus x plus y. See here, if you see in each and every term, there is not a common factor. Why? Because here x into x and y are factors, x is factor and y is a factor. So a single common factor is not there for all the terms. So now we have to group these into two or more such that we will get a common factor. See here these two is having a common factor and these two there is no common factor. If I take common x here, what I will get? X into x is x square and x into y is xy, so y will be remaining plus x plus y is there, right? So if I take it as a single term, again, in these two, there is a common factor, right? What it is? X plus y is a common factor, right? So again, I can take the common factor out. Here, x is remaining. Here, nothing is remaining, is nothing but 1. So here, I have factorized this completely. So this method, we call it as grouping method. See here, first one, taking out the common factors, nothing but in each and every term there will be a common factor, we have to take it out. The second one, grouping method, we have to group them in such a way that there will be a common factor. So here in these two, x is a common factor, so I have taken out x. But see here, already we have written these two as factors and these two as factors, but the entire thing we didn't factorize. Why? Because it is like an addition but not a product of two. It is a sum of two numbers, so we have to write it like a product of two, then only we can tell it is factorized completely. So let us see some problems based on this concept. Now let us solve the problem from 5A class 9 ICSE Selina. First four we have to solve by taking out common factors. Let us see how to do them. See here, There is multiplication between these three. This is a single one and this is one. So we have to see whether there is any common thing in these two first. So 2x minus 3y is a factor of this one, and 2x minus 5y. Sorry, 2x minus 5 and 2x minus 5y is there, right? So I can take out 2x minus 5y from both. After taking out, add a bracket and write the leftover things in the first term. So 2 into 3x plus 4y minus leftover things in the second one, x into x minus, again bracket close. Now you can write it as 2x minus 5y into 2 3 are 6x plus 4 8y minus 6x plus 6y, right? So you'll get as 2x minus 5y into 8y plus 6y, it is 14y, as 6x and 6x will get cancelled. So this is how we have to factorize. See again one more example, second one. So here we have three terms. I am taking at this term as single one, this is one and this is one. There are three. And we have to see in each and every term, is there any common factors? See, here 3x square minus 2y square is there, whereas here 2y square minus 3x square. If you observe this, these two are interchanged their signs. Here it is having plus, whereas here it is having minus. Here it is having minus, here it is having plus. So if you interchange these two, we can get these two as similar. And if you observe in the last one, here we have 3x square minus 2y square, here 15x square minus 10y square. And in these two also there is 5 common. 5 is a common factor for those two in itself, right? So if you take out 5, you will get 3x square minus 2y square, right? So this can be written as xy into 3x square minus 2y square. See, I have to interchange means I have to take minus common. So plus yzr, if I give that minus inside, minus it will become minus 2y square plus 3x square. So 3x square minus 2y square. Or interchange means keep it minus here. So minus into plus. Plus it is 5 common here. So 5 zx into 5 3 is 15, right? So 3x square minus 2y square. Now if you observe, each and every term have a common factor. What it is? 3x square minus 2y square. Now I am taking out the common factor. What I told? After taking out the common factor, put a bracket. What is the remaining in first one? Xy. In second one it is yz. And in the third term it is 5zx. So I have factorized the given one. I have written it as a product of 2, right? Next, in the same way here, if you observe the first term, a square plus b square minus c square, here a square plus b square minus c square. In the same way, if you observe the third one, all signs are reversed. For c here we have minus, here it is plus. A we have plus, here minus. B we have plus, here minus. So I have to interchange them. So what I can do? AB into a square plus b square minus c square plus bc into a square plus b square minus c square plus CA is nothing but AC into A square plus B square minus C square. Now, if I take out A square plus B square minus C square common from all these bracket, first one AB is remaining plus second one BC is remaining plus third one AC is remaining. So, I have factorized it completely. If again, if there is anything in common, you can take out common there also. Next, finally, fourth one, solution. See, this is one term, this is one term, this is one term. If you observe it here it combination of previous two models. Like here a minus b is there, here 5a minus 5b. So if you take out 5 common from them, 5 3 is 15 y into a minus b will get. In the same way, if you take out 2 common, 4 into 2 it is 8 z into b minus a. Again, if I want to write b minus a as a minus b, what I have to do? I have to take out negative symbol outside. So a minus b plus 15y into a minus b 2x into a minus b plus. So again a minus b is common from everything. Writing bracket, first one 2x plus 15y minus az. So here we have factorized it completely. Now, factorize by grouping. So, first, if you observe here, there is not any common factor for all the four terms, right? So, here we have to group them as two groups. See, if I make first two and second two as two groups, in the first two, A is common. So, if I take A square will be remaining in the first term, and in the second term, 1 will be remaining. And the second 2, if I take minus 3 common, A square here, it will become plus 1. Right? So, let me check the question once. Here we have plus. So, A square plus A, so it is A square plus 1. So, from again these two, A square plus 1 is common. So, if I take A square plus 1 bracket, here A is remaining and second one minus 3 is remaining. So, we have factorized it completely. The same way, see it here, A plus B, 16 into A plus B whole square minus 4A minus 4B. Here A and B are there. If you take minus 4 common from them, you can take A plus B, right? So, this is one group and this is one group. So, 16 into A plus B whole square minus 4 is common from those two, will get A plus B. As I have taken minus 4 common here, plus will be remaining. So, again if you see these two, A plus B is remaining. Why? A plus B whole square is nothing but A plus B into A plus B, right? So, in the first term, 16 into A plus B is remaining, whereas in the second term, minus 4 is remaining. So, if you do it completely, what you will get? A plus B into 16A plus 16B minus 4. Again, if you want to write, you can take out 4 common. So, 4 into here, 4A plus 4B minus 1. Okay. You can write any both two, but this is factorizing completely. We will tell like that. Next. See here. If you observe, there are no groups directly, right? So, we can do one thing. First, multiply this, what will get? AB x square plus AB, right? In the same way, if you multiply this, what will get? A square x plus B square into x. It is B square x, right? Now, see, from these two and these two, I can group like this, right? So, AB x square plus A square x next plus AB plus B square x. See here, if I take AX common, A and X is common, here A and X is common. So, BX plus A is remaining. In the same way, if I take B common, A plus Bx, right? So, then it will become Bx plus A is common. So, Ax plus B. So, Ax plus B into Bx plus A is the factorize for this one. So, these two are factors. Next, see here, same. If you take these two as groups, you cannot get any common from this and again these two. So what I have to do means write these two as factors in the same way these two as factors. So I am writing a square, rearranging the terms as a square minus ab minus a plus b. So if I take, see here, if I take out a common, a into a minus b, I want a minus b, right? So minus 1 is common, a minus b. So I can get it as a minus b into a minus 1 is the factorization for this one. And these two are factors. Next, in the same way here, we have to expand these two in order to get the factors, because these two, in these two, you don't have any direct common factors. So expand a plus b whole square. So a square plus b square plus 2axby. In the same way, a minus b whole square. A square plus b square minus 2. These two are same, right? So minus and plus. So here a square x square and b square x square, b square y square and a square y square are there. So I can write like this. What I will do? A square x square plus b square x square, writing the remaining terms, plus b square y square plus a square y square. If I take x square as common here, a square plus b square, in the same way y square as common, a square plus b square. So finally I will get a square plus b square is common from these two, remaining will be x square and y square is remaining one. Last, a square x square plus ax square plus 1 into x plus a, that is equal to, if I multiply this, what I will get? A square x square plus ax square into x, ax cube plus x plus a, right? So here from these two, ax is common, sorry, ax square is common. So ax square is nothing but a is remaining here, 1 x plus 1 into x plus a. So if I take x plus a as common, x plus a into ax square plus 1. Observe here what I did. A square x square and ax cube. One a is common out of two, and here x square and x cube. From x square and x cube, x square is common. So I have taken a x square. So it is a plus x plus nothing is common. So I have taken 1 common. So plus 1 into x plus a. So again x plus a is common. You will get ax square plus 1. Thank you everyone.